Hello everyone, Specter here and welcome to Star Citizen, and today we're going to take a look at this RSI Scorpius, which is a heavy fighter that manufactured by Robert Space Industry in the game, and it was being called as like a X-Wing in Star Citizen, you know, the Star Wars X-Wing. So before further ado, let's get to it first. At the front you can see there's a cockpit, and this is the only place for you to get inside of the ship or stay inside of the ship. At the front you can see there's a lot of buttons, which I pressed the wrong button already. So you have different kind of buttons for you to press. So over here you got some ship's components, which it will be easier for you to repair and change in the future, but not for now, of course. And you have a gun rack for you and your partner who's traveling with you, if you got one. So you can put your armament inside in the future, or now you can do that, but you don't need to. And this is a ladder, of course, which I don't want it to be opened. You got some missiles in here, 4 at the bottom, 4 at the top, 2 size 16 in total it means. You got 4 size 3 laser repeaters up there for the turret. This remote turret is kind of interesting because the design itself is quite unique. As you got a rail on it, it means that the turret itself can be moved, the changed position, instead of just fixed up there. At the wingtip you can see 2 gimbal size 2 laser repeaters. Is a stock variant because I can't change it since I rent this ship instead of buying it with real cash. So you have 2 size 2 gimbal laser repeaters, so 2 on the other side, so it makes 4 gimbal size 2 laser repeaters for the pilots to use. At the back you can see a lot of different kind of buttons for you to press. So generally speaking, if you really want to press the buttons, you can press it all day long. So these are all ship's components. So yeah, it means that easier for you to repair or change it in the future. So at the side of it, you got some more buttons for you to press. So you got a power plant in here. And you have a ship inventory. You can put your stuff inside. So now let's get inside of the ship. So let's go to the gunner seat first. As a gunner, I would say that the view is not that great, of course, but well, it's not the main point, since you're looking out from the remote turret for most of the time, so it doesn't matter. Now you enter the remote turret via that button, and you can see this turret is defending the upper part of the ship, partially the back of the ship, as well as you can target anything like at the front of your ship with your pilot comrade in here, of course. But how does it change the position? Let's press deploy, and you can see the turret itself is changing from top to bottom like this and facing backward instead of forward at the beginning. Now if you press enter remote turret, your turret now can defend the back of your ship as well as the bottom part of your ship, which is a very good design, I think. If you don't want it, then you press retract and then it will go back up. Now, let's go back to the pilot seat. The same ladder, but this time pilot seat. Alright, so as a fighter, it's a very good view in here. Especially you don't have a panel right in your face in the front, so it means that you have a better view compared to the other fighters. Now, of course, less panels, it means that you have less choices for you to choose. Like, for example, if you want to choose your target and but it's enough, I think, because one is for your target, and the other one would be kind of like related to yourself, right? The power output and stuff, or shields status. So I think it's quite enough already. And if good things go sideways, as same as the gunner, which I forgot about it, you can press this button to eject yourself. So both you and your gunners can kind of like be safe and wait for rescue in the future. Later. And you have more buttons for you to press in here, which is not necessary right now, but just a kind of feature as a new ship. Now, as I said, you have 4 size 2, like gimbal size 2 laser repeaters, and of course you can change it into fixed size 3 weapon rays. And now I can't change them because it's a rent ship instead of like I bought it, so that's why I can't change it. But if you bought it with cash, with real cash right now, or maybe in-game credits in the future patches, then yeah, you can change them, of course. And you have 16 size 2 missiles in total, which makes this ship got a very powerful firepower, I would say. Now let's talk about the ship itself. Well, due to some bugs, when the time I was flying this ship, doing some bounty missions as a pilot, then my arms is kind of hanging upward. But generally speaking, the whole experience was good. It is quite easy to be handled, easy to control. Even for me as a rookie, I got an easier time to chase after my targets and dealing with them, and also maneuver to the back of their ships to kind of destroy them. That's a very good thing. And the guns are enough for me to kill larger targets like a Valkyrie and stuff, even though it would take a longer period of time, but still it would be fine. So you have 16 missiles in total, just like me, the one who just trying to keep myself away from combat. I can dump a lot of missiles towards my enemy first before I engage them, which is a great advantage as a heavy fighter, I would say. Now, here comes some tricky part, because when the time I was being a gunner, I was being told that the pilot himself cannot rearm his ship or refuel his ship. So I need to leave the cockpit so that he could do that. That's one of the bugs, I believe. But of course, nowadays, no matter what kind of stations, it seems like the bug exists, so you can't really rearm your ship, especially for the missile. So please go to the research or the other outpost with a landing pad. Those landing pads can let you to rearm your missile. So yeah, if you really want it, then you go there instead of space stations or even cities hangar. Okay. So for this ship, it costs you around 220 for IAE Warborn right now, or 240 as a standalone ship when it's available. Personally, I would say that this ship is quite good for now, but I would not guarantee that it will be good in the future patches, because I remember there's a ship called Airy Ions. It was a good ship in 3.15 when the time it released, but in the future, in the following patches, it was being nerfed significantly to the point that people don't like it and try to it kind of a lot of complaints about it. So well, for this patch, since Scorpius is released in 3.17, so it's still a very good ship, but I won't guarantee that it will be a good ship, right? Same as right now in the future patches. I don't know, because of the way CIG that sell their new ships or game balances and stuff, they may nerf this ship significantly as well. Just like the Ions. I don't know. No one knows. Yeah. So basically, that's it for today's video about the RSI Scorpius. I hope you enjoy, and if I speak something wrongly, or maybe yeah, so I missed out something, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.